not pregnant, but she has had kittens, and that's why the uterine horns are so big and grotesque. Because
Wait, those are the uterine horns?
This is the uterine horns. So
Jesus Christ! I thought
the
that
I know, right? Yeah.
Wow.
So what happens is when multiple little kittens would implant along here, and they grow kind of like peas in a pod. So this would be the pod, and the kittens are like the little peas. So there'd be, 2 or 3 in each. So this one she would have had, probably like 2 right here, like one in this little section and one in like this little section, and maybe 3 here, one here, one here, and one here. And so they cut it open to show that they didn't have any kittens in there.
I would think kind of cool. I dissected one that had kittens.
But they
In high school.
they're this big.
They're so too tiny.
And they got little.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the uterine horn, and up here is the ovary. Again, there's one on each side.
Oh.
The ovary itself is the little bean. Here it is. So this little bean-looking guy, that's the ovary itself. Around it, that's the uterine tube. Remember, in humans, the fallopian tube, and cats, the uterine tube. And then that goes into the uterine horns. This is the uterine body. They cut it open here, but this would just be the opening to the other uterine horn. So this is the uterine body. Lying on top of it is the bladder. So a nice big bladder that she's got. This is the urethra that lies on top. So if you follow back behind here, so the uterine body travels back here. Underneath the urethra is the vagina. So think of this as like the trachea and the esophagus. So the vagina back here is kind of like where the esophagus is.
So we can't like actually see it.
No, it is this big
big lump.
big
Oh,
tube
okay.
fleshy thing.
Okay.
The little tiny thing, this is the urethra.
So you would pin the big one back there.
Yeah, it would pin you back here or like through this if I wanted the urethra. And then they join right around here, and that's the urogenital sinus.
Did you know that?
Mm-hmm. So that's the urogenital sinus would be like, way down here. And again, if you look at the female, you're just going to know if I pin way down here, urogenital sinus. If I pin up here, vagina. If I pin through here, urethra, bladder, uterine body, uterine horns, uterine tubes, and ovary.
That's it?
That's it.